Hi Leo, how's it going? This is your bonus tarot reading for this month. We'll have three separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at what you urgently need to know right now, and it could be about pretty much anything, whatever comes up. Then in the second, the advice spread, we'll see what's recommended for you in this situation. And spread number 3 will be the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So here's what you urgently need to know right now, Leo. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands. We also have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Three of Cups. And we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or absolutely any zodiac sign. So somebody is going to invite you to go somewhere. And your reaction, your initial response is going to be, I'm not so sure if this is such a good idea. Or, you know what, I got things to do tomorrow. Or, nah, I don't feel like it. This is how, this is how it feels, Leo. Right? So we start with the Page of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. The Page of Wands, I think this is somebody inviting you. It could be somebody who is a new person, but it feels more like, it could be kind of spontaneous. It could be an invitation to go to a concert, to a show, to maybe a birthday party, right? Because we do have two cards on the table that could be interpreted as cards of a party or a reunion or a concert or some kind of a gathering, right? The Nine of Cups clarifying the Page of Wands is the first one. And the Three of Cups right next to the deck clarifying the Nine of Wands is the second one. So I think you're being invited to go to some kind of an event or a party or a gathering, or maybe go somewhere on vacation with a friend at some point in the future. Right? Because the Six of Swords, the next card over, it is a card of literally going somewhere. Literally going somewhere. The Nine of Wands clarifying that. This was like the first red flag. It's a card of a burden. Right? So maybe you have a lot of things on your plate. Maybe it's just a burden to go there. Maybe you'll just be like, I don't know if I want to do this. Alright, or maybe somebody's asking you for a favor to go to that event with them. As a friend, as somebody accompanying them. Because at the end we have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is that party card, but the Nine of Wands is not a rejection. I never interpret the Nine of Wands as a card of a rejection. It is a card of somebody who is skeptical, suspicious, somebody who would say things like, I don't know if I want to do this, I got things tomorrow, I don't really like this band, I don't know. You know, so this person inviting you, they may have to talk you into it. But that's going to be your initial response. I don't know if I want to do this. Alright, but you know what? Let's take a look at the advice spread, Leo, real quick. Here's the advice for you, Leo, for what we saw in the first spread. We have the Fool clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Two of Cups clarified by the Sun. And we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The advice for you is to go, Leo. The advice for you is to go. Alright? The Fool, the first card that came out, is a card of maybe an Aries you're dealing, but the Fool is a card of being spontaneous. It's a card of trying something new, something you haven't done in the past. The Ace of Wands clarifying that it could be your ace, right? And we do have you in this reading twice, by the way. The Queen of Wands and the Sun, I think that's you. Both of those two cards represent you. And you see how the Queen of Wands is holding up a wand. So that's, I think, exactly the one we see in the Ace of Wands. So this is you saying yes. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Another travel card. Another card of literally going somewhere. It's also a card of communication. Alright? And at the end we do the Two of Cups clarified by the Sun. As I already mentioned, the Sun is your major arcana card, unless you're dealing with another Leo. But it's also the happiest card in the deck. And you see the card it's clarifying, the Two of Cups. There's two people in the Two of Cups. It could be the person inviting you. Or you could be meeting somebody there. Somebody new. If you're going with a friend or if you're going with a group of people, you know, you could be meeting somebody. Right? The Two of Cups is a card of a handshake. It's a card of an agreement. And it's a soulmate card. And it's a card of when two people are on the same page and feel the same way towards one another. Okay? So the advice for you is to go. To go. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's just an advice. But I think something good is going to come out of it. Right? This feels like a happy spread. I don't see any sadness. I don't see anybody regretting going. I only see happiness. And you and maybe another person getting something off the ground. Alright, so this looks good. Let's take a look at spread number 3 real quick. Here's the next good thing that'll happen to you, Leo, that will at least put a smile on your face. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. We have the Tower, clarified by the Two of Cups. And we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Gemini, Scorpio. But you could be dealing with pretty much any Zodiac sign. You know, this kind of reminds me of the first two spreads, a little bit. If you are invited to go to a Gemini's birthday party, if that's what we were talking about in the first spread, then this spread could be a repeat spread. Because we have the Lovers here, right? The Lovers is a Gemini major arcana card, and the Gemini birthday season is right around the corner. Alright, if you're not dealing with a Gemini, or even if you are dealing with a Gemini, the next good thing that'll happen to you, you could be meeting the love of your life. You really could be. And it could be like so shocking for you, Leo. It really could be. Alright, because the last card that came out is the Tower. And I was a little surprised to see this card, and I clarified it, what the Tower is about, and the Two of Cups showed up. So it's not a bad Tower. It's a good Tower. But in this case, this is something that's going to happen very, very unexpectedly. You don't see this coming. Maybe you do now because you're watching this. But it may be a person who is already in your life and you never thought of this person. Or it could be you meeting this person in an unusual place or something like that. Right? The Lovers is not only a Gemini card, it's a card of a choice. But at the same time, I believe this is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, right? And if you believe in twin flames, that is. And it's also the love of your life card. And also, in my opinion, the only other card that comes close to the Lovers is the Two of Cups, clarifying the Tower, right? So that's what's going to happen very unexpectedly. This is your soulmate, at least your soulmate. Right? Because both the Lovers and the Two of Cups are soulmate cards. Anyway, we start with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the most loving ace out of all four aces. This is true, genuine, authentic love ace. The Knight of Pentacles clarifying it. To be honest with you, I was hoping to see a court card as I was clarifying the Ace of Cups. And yes, the Knight of Pentacles sort of qualifies. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But at the same time, the Knight of Pentacles always talks about long term. This is the most stable, the most serious, the most grounded Knight out of all four Knights, and also the most financially abundant Knight out of all four Knights. So you're getting both love and stability and long term possibility with this individual. Right? The Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck could be a card of a wish come true, but it's also a card of an event. Yeah, so we're back to where we started. We could be talking about the same invitation that we saw in the previous spreads. Right? The Nine of Cups, in some tarot decks in the Nine of Cups, people are standing around and celebrating. And in some other tarot decks in the Nine of Cups, people are sitting around the table enjoying a meal and also celebrating. So yeah, I think you could be meeting the love of your life. And it could take you by surprise. It could be for some of you, it could be like even overwhelming, right? And the Tower could be somebody who rocks your world. Alright, Leo, so be on the lookout for the love of your life, basically. Alright, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing the rest of May.